Okay, so today we're going to look a bit at some of the problem solving questions. Now, the worst part about problem solving is just there is so much information that you need to take out. I highly recommend getting a highlighter, or whenever you spot an important bit of information, just write it down somewhere separate before you begin any calculations. So we're going to go through 3 examples. So here's our first one. So manufacturer sells boxes of plates. Each box can fit 20 plates. So the moment I read, I see that there's a number. I know this 20 plates is going to be important because it's a numerical number. So I know I'm going to probably use that. The empty box itself weighs 1.5 kilograms. So I know that there is something that weighs that 1.5 kilograms. And each plate weighs 450. So in fact, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to take a different highlighter very quickly. And I'm just going to highlight more this whole bit here in one colour, and then this bit here in the other colour. So I've got 20 plates. I know each plate is going to weigh 450, and every box weighs 1.5 kilograms. It then tells me that the maximum load of the truck is 1 ton. So you need to remember that 1 ton is the exact same as 1,000 kilograms. That's something that you need to memorize. And then the manufacturer receives an order of 95 boxes. So I think that's an important thing there. And we are asked, would the truck be able to deliver all the boxes on one go? So obviously it is saying, are we going to be too heavy? Or will we be less than the maximum load? And then it has that key part, justify your answer. That means you can't just write yes or no and take a guess. You won't get any marks, even if you guess correctly. So to start off with, I think the best way to go about it is first, let's look at our plates. So we know that 1 plate weighs that 450 grams. We are told in every box we have 20 plates. So I'm going to do 20 times the weight of 1. So that is now going to give me 9,000 grams. And given that the weight of the box is in kilograms, given that I'm converted 1 ton to 1,000 kilograms, I'm going to do the same here. So I'm going to convert that into kilograms, and to do that I want to divide by 1,000, so that is now going to be, let's just write that a bit clearer, 9 kilograms. So I know all the plates, when I've got my 20 plates, that's going to weigh 9 kilograms. So then I have my empty box. So my empty box, we are told, is 1.5 kilograms. If I think about what a full box would be, the weight of a full box would be the empty box plus the 20 plates all in it. That would be the weight of 1 full box. So I'm doing that 1.5 kilograms plus the 9. So that is now going to be 10.5 kilograms. So I know in 1 full box, the entire weight of it is going to be 10.5 kilograms. So going on to the next part. So this bit here, I still can't do anything to do with that yet. This next bit, this is where I've got my next little bit of important information. We are dealing with 95 boxes. Well, I already know the weight of 1 box. So now let's find out the weight of 95 boxes. So I take the weight of 1 and I'm going to times it by 95. And when I do that, it will give me 997.5 kilograms. And at this point here, we need to make use of this key word, justify your answer. So I can't just say, yes, it can do the load. I need to use my numbers. I need to make use of what I've worked out. So I would write, yes, it can do the trip in one go since 997.5 kilograms is less than 1 ton. So you've got to make a numerical comparison. I also think it's really good to write in the context of the question. Writing in context is going to be really, really important when we do have these justify answers, especially later on when we deal with statistics. So that's our first example. So let's take a look at the second one then. Oh, managed to skip to number 3 there. So example number 2, I'm going to do the same thing as before. I'm going to highlight all the important information. So a fundraiser is selling packs of bottled fizzy drinks. Each pack holds 4 bottles. So there's a number, so that's probably important. An empty bottle weighs 95 grams, so I'm going to highlight that. And then the bottle holds 750 millilitres of the drink. So bottle holds 750 millilitres of the drink. The table for the fundraiser can hold a maximum of 50 kilograms, so this maximum weight of 50 is going to be important. And they have 15 packs to sell. Will they be able to put all the packs on the table? Justify your answer. So I'm going to go about this the exact same way as before. So to start off with, the amount of liquid we have is at 750 millilitres. One issue, that's in millilitres, it's not in grams or kilograms, but millilitres and grams are basically the exact same. So on my liquid, there is 750 grams of it. Then I'm told that my empty bottle weighs 95 grams. So then if I think about my full bottle, that is going to be the empty plus the weight of the liquid. So I'm doing 750 plus 95. And so that is going to be 845 grams. And at this point here, I could either change it to kilograms now, or I could leave it to later. I'm actually personally going to change it into kilograms now. I am a big fan of getting it converted nice and early. So when I divide by 1,000, that's going to be 0.85 kilograms. So then we want to know the weight of one pack to start off with, because we need to find out 15 packs. So one pack is going to be the 4 bottles. So I'm going to do 4 times 0.845. And that will just be 3.38 kilograms. So I now know the weight of what just one of the packs are going to be. So now I can easily find out what 15 packs will be by just multiplying one pack by 15. And that will be 50.7 kilograms. So looking at that, that goes over our maximum weight. So I'd write no, the table cannot hold all the packs since 50.7 kilograms is more than 50 kilograms. Okay, so that is it, and it is just slowly building up, starting from your smallest point, then getting to a full thing on that item and just building up to that last part. It can be quite overwhelming, these questions, but you just need to take your time with it. So one last question. This is basically going to combine the previous two examples, all the potential little elements of it. And even, you know, if you want, you can always pause this video and have a go at yourself. See if you can get it right. Okay. So manufacturer produces bottles of water packed in boxes. Each box can fit 24 bottles. Every empty box weighs 200 grams. And every empty bottle weighs 50 grams and holds 500 millimeters. The maximum load for the manufactured truck is 1 ton. And it receives an order of 75 boxes. So at the end, we need to find out what the weight of 75 boxes is. So remember, to start off with quickly, 1 ton equals 1,000. Ooh, got a bit tight there. 1,000 kilograms. So I would just make a note of that so I didn't have to worry about that at the end. So to start off with, I would begin first with my bottles, just finding out what the weight of one bottle is going to be. So again, our liquid, we are told, is 500 milliliters. So that's just going to be 500 grams. The empty bottle, we are told, is 50 grams. So a full bottle, which again will be the empty as well as the liquid weight. So that's going to be that 50 grams from the empty plus the 500 grams from the liquid. So that'll be 550 grams. Given that I still have another bit of information that is in grams, which is this bit here, I'm actually going to hold off of converting into kilograms just yet. I'm going to wait until I use this. So we know that in a box we're going to be dealing with 24 bottles. So we're going to find out the weight of 24 bottles. So it's going to be 24 times the 550, which is going to give us 13,200 grams. And then the empty box is 200 grams. So a full box is going to be that empty weight plus the 24 bottles. So that'll be the 200 plus 13,200. So that'll be 13,400 grams. And at this point here, now I'm actually going to convert it into kilograms. Oh, why am I putting zeros on the end there? Who knows? And when it comes to the converting, it is really just down to you when you prefer to do it. Even at the beginning, what you could have done is you could have looked at this, and this, and converted that all into kilograms, or you can convert just that bit of information there into grams. Whatever works for you, okay? There's no set route, as long as you don't combine two different units at the same time. You must make sure your units are the exact same when you do add and subtract them together. Okay, so we now know the weight of one full box, so we are now going to find out the weight of 75 boxes. So I'm going to have 75 boxes. And another trick you can do with these big wordy ones is you can go through and tick things as you go along. So for instance, at this stage here, I could have done tick. And then at this stage here, tick. This stage here, That's both of them combined, so I've done that. Then this stage here, that's me use the 24. This stage here, that's me using the empty weight. And then I only have 2 bits left, which is just these 2 bits here. So that can be another method to just help you keep track, so you don't lose what you have and haven't used. So my 75 boxes, I take the 75 and I multiply it by the 13.4, which is going to give me 1,005 kilograms. It's gone over the 1 ton, so I'd write, no, it cannot do the trip in one go, since 1,005 kilograms is more than 1 ton. Hope that makes a bit of sense. Just have a go yourselves. Let me know if you have any issues, and yeah, have a good